You're watching the 2014 Dundee Classic Selection Show. Brought to you by Dundee Bank, your kind of bank. Corpus Family Dentistry. And Upstream Brewing Company. With thinker Henry Kelly. And sports analyst Kieran Kelly. This is the Dundee Classic Selection Show.
Welcome to the 2014 Dundee Classic Selection Show. I'm Henry Kelly with my co-host, Kieran Kelly. This year we have 16 teams ready to play, and that means one thing. Pool play!
Pool play!
Pool play!
Pool play!
What comes with pool play, you might ask? Well,
sun lotion!
Diving boards.
Beach towels!
Pool noodles.
Wendy peppercorn.
With pool play, there are no winners or losers brackets. We're going to have 4 groups of 3 teams and 1 group of 4 teams attempting to play their way into an 8-team single elimination bracket to decide the champion.
That's right. After the pool play, the 5 pool winners will move on to the 8-team bracket, followed by the 3 wildcard teams, which are defined by run differential. So channel your inner Bill Belichick if you're running up the score. Just keep the pressure on. Blow them out.
That's right. So if it's 8-0 in the 5th inning,
No
and
mercy.
you're like, let's take our foot off the pedal, it might actually be in your best interest to win 20-0, even if you're 10 years older than the team you're playing. No mercy. This year, the events are going to start at 11 a.m. This includes a special guest appearance by Omaha World Herald sports writer Tom Chattel throwing at the ceremonial first pitch. The national anthem will be sung by Kieran Kelly, Brian Kelly, and Creighton Prep Choir Director Mr. Cheshire. After that, we'll send out a few awards to some returning stars. Pretty soon after that, the games will be underway, and the day will be off. When you're not playing, to spend your time, we'll have a little fan zone with other activities in left field. Snacks will be served all day, and hot sandwiches will start at 1 o'clock from our very own Mrs. Kelly, such a sweetheart. Without further ado, let's get to the teams. To provide randomness and fairness, we are literally going to fish the teams out of a pool.
Literally, not figuratively. Literally.
Before the show, I took 16 ping pong balls and numbered them 1 to 16. In a separate room, Brian took a sheet of all the team names and randomized the numbers 1 through 16 and put the numbers next to the team name. So Brian, if you would, provide the pool and the sheet with the correlating information, the team names and numbers. Without further ado, let's get to the teams. Group A.
Team number 2.
Team number 2 is 100% juice, no concentrate.
Team number 7.
Team number 7 is the Jive Turkeys.
And team number 10.
Team number 10 is So Much Money, SMM.
That's a pretty solid group.
That is. 100% juice. You're the first team playing.
That's right. I'm happy to, I'm ready to start this tournament off. I ended it last year with a walk-off.
Wow,
I'm
bold.
I'm ready to start this year's off.
You also have Bob Ryan. Mr. Ryan made him shave his mustache. Thank you for that. And 2 other individuals who, if I'm not mistaken, haven't played in a Dundee Classic.
They're ready, though. They're ready. They got legitimate power bats.
A lot of confidence, probably no talent. The Jive Turkeys are led by Alex Marquez. He was on Stud Hub, and he was pushed out of a controversial home run call last year, looking to make his mark. Riley Geyer, also on his squad, runner-up in the Golden Slipper last year. And the last team in your bracket, So Much Money. I'll give them credit. They've taken a lot of batting practice.
A lot.
Like, way too much.
It's our yard.
Please leave. But I think they're ready. About the same roster as last time. Instead, they're replacing Jack Michaels with Sam Davies, so we'll see if his math skills can figure out how to win with mediocrity. Group B.
That's right. The first team of Group B. Number 4.
Number 4 is the Snowbirds.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Redman.
And number 14.
Number 14 is the Yale Enforcers. With that last team, the Yale Enforcers, I wish them luck. They're facing 2 veteran teams, class of 2007 prep and class of 2008 prep, but not all of the Snowbirds went to Creighton Prep. However, Snowbirds are led by Andrew Haysbrook. You have anything on that?
He he's probably one of the more enthusiastic players. He's a joy to watch. He's got probably 5 tools. He has 3 homers, and 2 of them are inside the park. So no one hits it to the bushes as well as Haysbrook does. And it looks like he's brought along some good team of players.
Some actual talent. An all-Missouri Valley Conference player.
That's right, Nick Judkins, who started all the games in 2 seasons for the Blue Jays. All Missouri Valley, first teamer, Gold Glover at first base. I mean, we don't have that position in the Wiffleball, but he'll figure it out. I'm sure he's a real baseball player.
I think so. That will be fun to watch to see if he can adjust his game to Wiffleball. And of course, you have Redman, class of 2007. They're the Yankees of the tournament. No Tesmer and no Patterson this year, instead led by Matt Pazderka. Expect Dan Schmidt to strike out 3 or 4 times and Pazderka to lead them to any victories they might have. Now, the problem is that Yale Enforcers, class of 2016 prep, Brian Kelly, is a veteran. However, he's bringing along 3 newbies of class of 2016. This might be a shocker for him.
That's right. He's going to have to see how much he can put them on their back. He's a career .484 hitter, and he has 6 home runs to his credit. He can't even drive yet, and he's up on the leaderboard in home runs. So he knows how to play the game, and presumably he's taught his team. And we'll see come game time.
Group C.
Oh, got away from me there. Number 6.
Team 6 is the Little Boys.
Number 8.
Number 8 is the Dark Horsemen.
And number 1.
Number 1 is Scared Hitless. I like that first matchup.
That is a good matchup. That
first matchup of the Little Boys and the Dark Horsemen. You have the Little Boys actually proved themselves to be a veteran team last year. They have Ty Bramsky, 2-time all-tournament selection, looking for number 3, still hasn't said his first words. Joey Bartolome actually proved himself, but still falls asleep with his shoes on. And no Aiden Hook, he ducked out at the last minute, but Billy Lipari also has some D1 baseball talent taking his place. They look like a big team to beat here in 2014. The Dark Horsemen also have D1 talent. John Heckner, Evan Ryan, and Nick Ramsey did himself fine in high school baseball, so I think this is going to be a very tough group, especially for the newbies of Scared Hitless, which is your class.
Yeah, that's right. They're led by Danny Waldron and Jack Buckley. That's a big buck. He has a lot of power in his bat. It's just going to be a tough group for him. I hope he can lead his team to victory.
If Danny's anything like his brother Nick, they'll go undefeated. Group D.
Team number 9.
Team number 9 is the Swingers.
Team number 12.
Team 12 is Academy Is.
Team number 11.
Team 11 is Boomstick Squad.
That's a favorable matchup for Henry Kelly's Academy Is. The first impressions of the pool.
The Swingers, though, they have Jack Searle.
That's right. Even though you can't see it on the stat sheet, he has experienced. He coached the Alaskan Lampshades after falling on the DL last year due to a firework injury.
Boomstick Squad, led by Jay Huber, coming back for yet another classic, but bringing in some more newbies, although Luke Kesters does have some experience from last year, but it was on the worst team whiteout, so we'll see if he can use a little bit of veteran skills here in his second classic.
That's right. I expect him to break out. He's got a nice swing, nice power. Scouts love him. We'll see how they do in that pool.
Now we're going to get to Group E, the 4-team group.
The first team in Group E is 15.
Number 15 is 99 Problems, but a pitch ain't one.
Second one is 5.
5 is the Baseritos.
13.
13 is Old Town Young Money.
And 16.
16 is Team West Side. This is a pretty diverse group if you look at it. You have class of 2006, Old Town Young Money, trying to be the oldest team to win the Classic, if their bones allow.
That's right. They asked you to not pitch inside. They're brittle. Just give them that, all right?
And then 99 Problems, but a pitch ain't one, led by Matt Rosenloff and Will Rommelfinger.
Once again, that might be the dumbest team name in the tournament. The Alaskan Lampshades, however, got 4th, so maybe it's just a trend they're going with.
Nah, see, this team has a Townley. They're done.
Okay.
The Baseritos, class of 2016, mostly prep guys. Don't want to say they're the team whiteout, but they're brand new to the Classic, and they're really going to need a George Mason run to make a dent.
You hate to say it, but people really just expect them at the end of the tournament, they're just going to go back to Huntington Woods or Canyon Creek, Candlestick River,
Candy Land,
West Omaha.
Okay. And last team, Team West Side, I mean, If you didn't expect to be the most hated team in the tournament, then shame on you, because you're in Junior J territory. Good luck to you. But led by Jace Huff, I think they could actually do well. They haven't played in the Classic before, but I think he might have a bat.
That's right. Most of my analysis is not fit for national television. However, Jace Huff is a legitimate lefty power bat. If he gets a hold of it, it could go a considerable distance. Matt Maher is a scrappy little player. He's really going to leave his mark on the Classic.
Those are the groups, as you can see right there. The schedule of games will go as follows. Teams 1 and 2 from Group A will be Game 1. Teams 1 and 2 from Group B will be Game 2. Teams 1 and 2 from Group C will be Game 3. So on and so forth. And one more thing. This year is our biggest year. We have a sponsor, Dundee Bank. Thank you for that. And also, with that, we have T-shirts.
That's right.
Now, $5 each, and it goes to the Wounded Warrior Project. I can't force you to bring $5, and if you forget it at home, I'm not going to make you go back and get it. But please bring your $5 to have the T-shirt, rep the Dundee Classic and Dundee Bank around Omaha or wherever you may be throughout the year. And this is the newest addition to our Dundee Classic, and we look forward to seeing these all around Omaha.
That's right. Some call it an entry fee. We're going to call it a donation. You're going to be looking good with this T-shirt on.
Events start at 11 a.m. Ceremonial first pitch, national anthem. Please be there on time. If you show up early, you may get some BP. Accept so much money, they've had enough.
That's right. Your time is up. I'm sorry.
Agreed. So please be there for that. We look forward to a great day of wiffle ball at the Kelly Family Confines. See you on August 2nd.